What if I told you I can grade an entire short film using just one tool and it plays back at 24 FPS in 4K? In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact node workflow that separates beginners from professionals. By the end, you'll never make the mistake that 90% of DaVinci Resolve users make every single day. Here's the thing most people get wrong. They buy a $3,000 camera shooting beautiful log footage. Then they throw a color space transform node at the start of their chain and grade everything in Rec 709. You just threw away 80% of your color data. The correct order? Grade first in your camera's color space, then convert at the very end. One node placement changes everything. Let me show you the workflow. We're starting with Blackmagic 4K Film Gen 4 footage. First node, color space transform. Input Blackmagic Film Gen 4. Output Rec 709 Gamma 2.4. Now here's the key. This node goes last. Shift less to create a node before it. Everything we're about to do happens in that bigger color space. Step 1. Nail the foundation. We're converting digital video to film. Open Film Tonal Curve. Raise your exposure slightly. Now here's the secret. Increase shadow softness and raise the black point. See that milky gray in the shadows? That's film texture. Add mid-tone contrast to stretch the colors. With color protection on, you get contrast without touching saturation. But this is just the foundation. The next tool is where it gets insane. Before we continue, look at this parade. The red channel, green channel, blue channel. Traditional grading manipulates these globally. What we're about to do is break each channel into separate contrast curves. This is called split natural contrast. Red channel strength, push it up. Green channel, add more vitality. Now subtractive density. When you increase this, saturation goes up, but luminance goes down. That's how film works. More saturation makes the image denser, not brighter. This single slider is why digital grading looks fake compared to film. Now film split tone. Isolate your shadows and highlights independently. I want cyan in the shadows. Turn on shadow curve overlay. Reduce shadow red. Boom, instant cyan. Or rotate the shadow hue directly. Your highlights stay clean. This is what colorists call the look. From this to this. And we've only used 4 tools. Now here's where it gets powerful. We're about to do something you literally cannot do in DaVinci Resolve's native tools. Color swap. Change any color in your scene to any other color. See this blue in the shot? I can tell DaVinci these pixels are blue, even if it doesn't detect them. Boost the range. Now change the hue. Red, cyan, whatever I want. 360 degrees. The built-in mask shows you exactly where colors live. Now color density, this is physics-based saturation. When you increase global density, watch the parade. Luminance drops as saturation rises. That's how real film stock behaves. More color means more density. This is subtractive saturation, and it's the reason film looks filmic. But here's what nobody tells you. Destroy your skin tones and nothing else matters. Skin tone map. Orange zone, eagle, perfect skin alignment. Yellow able close, blue able wrong. Drag the skin hue slider until 99% of skin hits orange. Now adjust skin density, fairer or darker. One slider. The vector scope skin tone line doesn't lie. Now the fun part, building your palette. Film palette. Drag teal and orange. Watch the vector scope compress into that iconic cinema look. Your skin stays locked. Switch to teal and pink for a different vibe. Or magenta and green. Look at how it protects skin while reshaping every other color. This is color mixing on steroids. Here's something most people don't know. Digital video has 3 RGB channels. Film has 9. Each color channel has 3 sub-channels for highlights, midtones, and shadows. Film RGB channel breakdown. Want more cyan? There's no cyan slider. But look what's opposite cyan on the vector scope. Red. Reduce red output and all the red information massages into cyan. One slider. Total transformation. Red, green, blue, each with highlight, midtone, shadow control. 9 channels. Film separation. Stretches your palette along the color axis. Red cyan axis, magenta green, blue yellow. Increase it and watch your vector scope expand. Hue rotation protects skin no matter how far you push it. Film printer lights. Inject color into specific tonal ranges. Shadow protection and skin protection on. I add green and yellow only to the shadows. Vintage vibe in 2 seconds. Turn off protection and it works like traditional DaVinci printer lights. Global adjustment for final balance. Film texture. Swirly bokeh. Increase amount, reduce focus area. That dreamy edge fall off that looks better than any vignette. And our sharpening. Physical sharpening that only targets soft areas. Watch the necklace when I over sharpen. It's surgical, not global. Save as preset. Name it by day. Next shot. Drag the preset. Same grade, consistent results, different scene. That's the power of a streamlined workflow. The entire workflow, film foundation, color density, palette building, texture. 4 stages, 1 plugin, 24 FPS playback in 4K. Download the free trial of PFA Color Suite. Link in description. Try every function. Film tonal curve, color swap, subtract density, all of it. Right now it's 30% off, but when version 8.1 drops with CinePalette AI, the price goes up to $399. Don't wait, I'm Nash from Passion Fuels Ambition. I'll see you in the next one.